Did you know that women involved in hidden relationships often reveal more than they realize? Without even intending to, they can expose pieces of the truth through the everyday words and phrases they use. In today's video, we're going to explore 5 common phrases frequently spoken by women who are secretly involved with someone else. What you're about to learn may completely shift the way you look at relationships. If you're a man who is currently in a relationship, this video may help you recognize warning signs that have been right in front of you all this time, but have gone unnoticed. Before we get started, if you find this video useful, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss an upcoming upload. Also, type "I know" in the comments below to let me know you're following along. Before we dive into the first phrase, there's something very important you need to understand. Infidelity within a relationship rarely happens without warning. Most of the time, it's the outcome of complicated psychological patterns that slowly build up over a long period. Language, after all, often serves as a window into a person's emotional and mental state. When a woman is emotionally involved in 2 relationships at once, her subconscious mind is constantly trying to manage 2 conflicting realities. On one side is her committed relationship with her partner, and on the other is the secret connection she's working hard to keep hidden. Psychology refers to this inner conflict as cognitive tension, a form of mental pressure that can unintentionally cause certain words and expressions to slip out. Have you ever noticed your partner saying something that felt slightly unusual or different from the way they normally speak? Stay with this video until the end, because what you're about to hear could completely change the way you interpret behaviors you've always considered normal. The first phrase you may hear is, "I feel like you don't really understand me anymore," or "You don't know me the way you used to." While these words can sound emotionally painful, they often carry a meaning that's much deeper than what appears on the surface. Sometimes, these statements may suggest that someone else has entered their life, who they believe understands them more completely. When these phrases begin to appear again and again, there's a strong possibility they're unconsciously comparing their current relationship with another emotional connection. If another relationship feels more emotionally satisfying, these words can slowly become a way of justifying their feelings. As they continue convincing themselves that you're no longer the person you once were, turning to someone else for that emotional fulfillment gradually starts to feel acceptable in their own mind. Eventually, part of the responsibility seems to be placed on you, leaving you caught in a cycle of confusion, doubt, and constant self-questioning. Still, the truth may be far more complicated than it first appears. But don't stop watching, because this single phrase can reveal much more than most people ever realize. And chances are you've heard it before, without recognizing the hidden message behind it. The second phrase is, "I need some space," or "I just want a little time by myself." When a woman who is hiding another relationship repeatedly says this, it doesn't necessarily mean she's distancing herself from everyone around her. More often, she's creating distance specifically from you, so she has room to manage other parts of her life. At first, this request may sound completely normal. Everyone needs privacy and personal time from time to time. However, in many situations, it can also become a convenient way to create opportunities to spend time or communicate with someone else. That's why paying attention to the smaller details is so important. If she repeatedly says she needs space but continues spending plenty of time on social media, frequently goes out, regularly meets friends, and stays socially active, then what she's seeking may not actually be solitude. Instead, what's really changing is the emotional closeness between the 2 of you. A person who genuinely needs personal space usually spends that time reflecting, reconnecting with themselves, restoring emotional balance, or focusing on personal growth. But when another romantic connection exists, the desire to socialize often remains exactly the same. The only noticeable difference is that the primary partner gradually begins to be pushed further into the background. There's another detail worth paying attention to as well. This request often starts shortly after moments of deep emotional intimacy or closeness. Experiences like these can create feelings of guilt, causing emotional distance to develop as a subconscious attempt to reduce the psychological pressure that's beginning to build. Now we come to the third phrase, and this is one you should take especially.